Here's the lesson we're going to be doing. I just wanted to give you a little preview of it. I hope this is of interest to you. I love the ocean, I love waves, and I love light and reflection. So here it is. A lot of that's happening in this drawing lesson. Solid graphite pencils, a deep, dark 6B pencil along with a white pencil on a middle toned background. You can use any color you want, but there you go. Hope you enjoy this and learn from it today. Here we go today with another wave drawing lesson. I'll show you shortly how it's going to play out, but what I'm using today are a solid graphite dark pencil and a white Conti pencil. I'm using a medium ground here so that the middle tones are already in the drawing. We're going to just basically do the deep shadows and the bright light. So this will be an interesting little practice that helps you identify light and shadow a little bit better. And it's actually a really quick and highly effective way to create a drawing. I'm going to go with a subject that I know everybody seems to enjoy, but I've never done it with this black-white pencil combination before on these lessons. So let's start off with a way I like to show the shape of a wave, a crashing surfing wave. Here we go. It's kind of a loop that goes right off the side of the paper. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker so you can all see it better. There we go. There's a loop, a line going right off the edge. I'm also going to, behind that, I'm going to put a little bit of a mountain going up and sloping down on that side. This is going to become the very peak of the wave. So I'm working with making these kind of scalloped edges on the top and a few longer and shorter scallops. That kind of makes it look watery like. This will become the lip of the wave, coming down to the bottom of the wave down here, and then it'll start to splash up. This will be the foam over here. And I'm almost creating this the way I would with cloud masses. So there we go. That's the basic shape right there. Then these lines will come along and they basically become less and less steep. They'll go back across until they're not. These are the way the lines are laying down kind of. Here they get steeper, steeper still until they actually go up and start flipping over upside down. That becomes this will become the top of the wave. So let's go a couple more guidelines, flipping over, coming up. This will become, I'm resting my hand, I can get a really nice even grade here with a gentle curve falling over sideways and falling over, sideways and falling over. There we go. Those few lines will show you the shape of the wave we're working with here, falling over here. Foam along the edge, dot, dot, dot if you want. Make it look a little more foam-like by having the little dots in there. I love doing this in a class full of 10 or 20 or 30 kids and getting the sound effects of all those little children drawing. In any case, there we go. That's pretty much getting the shape that we want. I could almost stop right there with the lesson, but let me also put another wave in behind here. These same shapes that I'm using along here, kind of scalloped on the top. These same lines that I have here, smaller, further away, not quite as high. The wave is the next wave in the set coming in. And that's one way to do it. Another wave behind that. There you go. And they're closer together. These two are closer than this one and this one. And I'm also going to use a little bit of my shading here to shade in these, deepen the shadows up here inside the barrel of the wave. I'm going to also make this a glassy wave with light and shadow on it by going like this. Kind of some darker part of the wave here. The sun overhead will be bouncing off of this area right across the middle of the wave. There'll be a band of luminous light there. And then the darkness will pick up again on the other side of that band that I've delineated by these two light lines. So here we go. Here's the wave down below the glistening light. In just a minute, we'll lay into that beautiful light. I'm going to also put those lines across here. This will be the glistening light on the wave. So this part will be dark. Dark up inside the wave here. Dark down below those lines. And watch here, in just a minute is the coolest part, where I lay in the light on the wave. Dark below the line, here, 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 all the way across here. Then we come inside the barrel of the wave here, where everything's out of the sunlight anyway. So the glistening light here and the glistening light here are seen, but in here you're really not seeing that light. So watch how my fingers can smudge this beautifully too. Kind of going sideways across the wave here, keeping my hands out of that glistening light zone. Same thing here, above that light zone and below it. A few little splashes here. A quick little bit of shadow on the foam here that I smudge my fingers on and then drag straight down from that other shadow area, straight down from that darkened area. Now watch what happens when I put a couple of lines across this. All of a sudden we've turned that into a shimmering little bit of light shining or reflection off the water there. So now watch what happens with this white pencil. I haven't done this in a long time, but here we go. There goes some sunlight shining off of the face of the wave there, or the top of the wave. Here's some more sunlight just glistening off of the face of the wave. Same thing would be happening out here. We'd have some glistening light on the face of the wave. Maybe some reflected light off the water out here. There we go, that one little accent. And then here, maybe some light on the foam to really make the foam stand out a little bit more. I'm going to go back and just intensify the light on here a little bit more. Maybe put a few little reflections of light in here, because that happens inside the wave. And then deepen or darken or intensify the light here. Not really darkening it, but lightening it. So here's a little bit of reflected light off the top of the wave, a little bit of light reflecting off the foam here at the peak of the wave, a few more little glistening bits of light here, maybe a sparkle or two here. Another couple little sparkles here, a couple of sparkles off of here. Oh, there we go. Not much more has to happen than that. That's probably enough for the lesson today. There we go. It's not a quick, it's a kind of quick lesson, and it's probably all that needs to be said. Let me zoom in a little if I can and take a closer look at the glistening light on the wave. There we go. I hope you do. Give this a try. You don't have to do it with a white pencil, but you can do it by just leaving white spots on your canvas or on your paper and filling it around with really dark pencil or even charcoal. But this is a wonderful way to make it, to accentuate the light and shadow. Okay, I see one more thing I want to do. So along here, a little bit more light on the foam, right in here, deepening this dark lip of the wave along here, deepening it, the lip of the wave, darkening that shadow up under there, dark, 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 and a few streaks across the reflection at the bottom. Could even put a little bit of light shimmering across here. Even where this light shines on the wave, watch what happens below that. shimmering light comes down across the water. Light on the wave, a little bit of reflection happens down across here, down below, shimmering across the water. Same thing here, that would reflect down below, right here. A little light reflecting off there. There we go. That's enough for today's lesson. Let me sign my name. Jim Free Heart. Celebrate the gift of life. Please share the video with others and like it if you did, and subscribe to my channel. Most of all, look for opportunities to be kind to others today and make it a little bit better world, one moment at a time. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Bye. Here's the finished drawing. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. The shimmering light on the water below, the glistening light on the wave. Here's that beautiful glistening light on the surface of the wave. A little bit of light across the top of the wave. And a little light off the secondary wave, the next wave in the set coming in. Anyway, hope this little lesson is useful to you. I know it's a really good way to look at and notice the light, the glistening light and the deep shadows on a wave. So hopefully it's useful to you. Remember to share this with others, please. Subscribe if you like, and like the video if you did, and have a wonderful day. Bye.